Welcome back. Thank you for letting me tell you more about the original and exciting story of Angela and Alina, The Devil and the Angel, Episode 4. And as usual, before we begin, Darker Comics, The Devil and the Angel is intended for a mature audience. It may contain scenes of graphic violence, inappropriate language, sexual suggestions, and reference. Viewer discretion is advised. Now that we got over that, let's go. Las Vegas, the city of sin. You'll find everything here. All sorts of people. People who come to find fortune, make fortune, lose their fortune, and tell their fortune. One of the most popular is Miss Shiva. People from all over the world comes to see her. You won't find ads about her. Everything is by word of mouth. People really believe she is gifted. Her accuracy is unheard of. Miss Shiva is used to seeing eccentric clients, but this new client makes her nervous. She gave a sign to her boyfriend slash bodyguard to be near her. A young, mysterious woman in an all white gown, with long white hair, ruby red lips, and pale blue eyes. Undoubtedly beautiful, moving like royalty. Despite that beauty and grace, something is not right. Hello, Miss Shiva, greeted that lady in white. Welcome, Shiva responded politely. I did not get your name, I'm sorry, apologized Shiva. Oh, how rude of me. I extremely apologize, my dear. So sorry, was the lady in white. My name is Marcia. I'm a deaconess of the Path to God ministry, she added. How can I help you? Asked Shiva. I was wondering if you can help me find a young woman about the same age as yours. She's extremely special and gifted like you, replied Marcia the deaconess. Something about that reply gave Shiva the dreads. I'm just a card reader. I don't know if I can help you find someone, nervously answered Shiva. Oh, you're so modest, my dear. Shuffle your cards and we'll see, says Marcia as she pulls a chair to sit without getting invited. Shiva half heartedly pulls a chair. I'll try. She nervously shuffled the cards, removed three cards, and placed them on the side and reshuffles again. She picks six cards and placed them side by side. Shiva, before she opens the first three cards, says you are looking for a very powerful woman. Go on, urged Marcia. With her, you will have control of the future of the world. She gently turned the cards. It was the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, and the third was the World card. Control it with a power stronger than. She paused as she hesitantly turns the fourth card, the Devil. Trembling now, she flips the fifth card, and it was the Fool. Shiva, with a bewildered look, stares at Marcia. Marcia then said, That was for me. I really thought it was you. The last card, Shiva could not get any vibes from it. Oh, my dear, that last card was for you, says Marcia. As she turns over the last one, it was the Death card. Shiva, with near panic level of anxiety, looks up slowly to see Marcia. As her eyes met Marcia's, a tube-like creature came out of Marcia's mouth and latches itself to Shiva's forehead. It sucked the life energy off Shiva. The boyfriend, seeing this, what the hell, as he ran toward Shiva. But unfortunately, his neck landed in the grip of Marcia as she snaps his neck with one hand. He dropped to the floor, lifeless. The tube-like creature returned inside the mouth of Marcia as the shriveled Shiva stumbles to the floor, dead and looking a lot older. Marcia then sent a text message, she is not the one. Marcia then left and disappeared into the night. The search for the daughter has already begun. Angela and Maurice got the call to check out the crime scene at Shiva's modest home near Flamingo. As usual, forensics was already there. The bodies were draped. Forensic tech Jess said, The man was easy. Cause of death was some strong dude broke his neck. Angela replied, Right, very technical, Jess. Maurice asked, Anything else? Well, we couldn't find any injury on the girl except she does not look the same as her picture, as Jess points to Shiva's posters on the wall. Angela asks, "What do you mean?" "Well, look for yourself," as Jess pulls the sheet off Shiva's face. She looked a lot older than the usual 25 years old. Maurice asked, "Is that even possible?" Angela replied, "This is Vegas. Everything happens here." Angela saw the CCTV cameras. "Tell me those cameras work." Jess replied, "Well, not exactly." Maurice asked, "What do you mean, not exactly?" "See for yourself," says Jess as he was starting the recorder to play the video. A woman came in and met with Shiva. The woman somehow was able to avoid the camera. Maurice and Angela was just seeing the clothes. Angela observed, "Well, we know she's a woman." The video continues up to the part where Shiva was talking to the woman as it was interrupted by a big flash of light. And when it returned, it was just showing the body of the boyfriend falling to the floor. Angela asked, "What was that?" Jess says, "It was probably a glitch. Won't find anything till the tech scrub it in the lab." They won't find anything in that video, Angela tells Maurice as they were leaving the scene. She added, "We'll check on the body later at the morgue." Angela was wondering, where is Alina? She has not said a word all day. Alina built herself a castle in Mind World. It even had a butler and servants. Alina and Angela loves animals. She has Waldo the golden retriever butler, Allegra the nanny grizzly, and Henrietta the panda maid. Alina saw a mirror in one of the rooms. She asked Waldo, "Has this mirror always been here?" Waldo responds, "No, my lady. That mirror did not exist till today, and so did this room." Alina said, "That's all for now, Waldo." Waldo leaves and closes the door. She looked in the mirror but did not see her reflection. The mirror looked more like a very still puddle of water. It felt it was inviting her to dive in. She walked into the puddle and found out suddenly that she was looking at the screen of a laptop. A young set of hands and fingers were clicking away on the keyboard. It seems to Alina that this young girl was hacking into another computer. Ding, she was right. Whoever this girl was, she has broken in. She saw a lot of files. One was marked special. Curiosity got her attention and she opened the file. She gagged and almost threw up as she saw pictures of inhumane cruelty to other person, young and old. But before she can save the file, a man's face partially flashed on the camera and the connection was lost. Whoever that person was, Alina caught a glimpse of his darkness and she became hungry. She tried talking to the hacker, who she suspects as a young woman, but no response. She tried to command the body again, no response. Alina was searching herself for an answer till she remembered Angela's mind games with her. Angela always seemed to be able to make her do things she didn't want to do. Subliminal suggestions. She placed an idea into this person's mind to see if it will affect their decision. And it did. She made the girl look into a mirror and write her name on it. "Hello, Lucia," thought Alina. Alina has found a new friend, Lucia, the emo girl. She found out that she was an only child to a rich couple, very independent, intelligent, and rebellious. She's at a phase right now, her parents thought. She had thick makeup, dark eyeshadow, and black lipstick. Her choice of clothes revealed the same. Alina knows after what Lucia has done, she is now in danger from the man with the heavy darkness. She planted a suggestion in Lucia to see her twin and tell her what she found out. At the LVPD, Lucia went to the front desk and asked the sergeant if she can talk to Detective Angela. The sergeant tried to get more information, but she said in her soft, girly voice she would only talk to Detective Angela. The sergeant called the detective squadron. "Detective Angela, there's a young lady down here who wants to talk to you." "Do you know why?" Angela asked. The sergeant replied, "No, she said she won't talk to anyone but you." "Okay, I'll be there," Angela replied as she headed for the front desk. She saw a girl with a makeup that reminded her of Kiss. "Hi, I'm Detective Angela. How can I help you?" Lucia replied, "I don't know, but I know I have to tell you something. I was doing my homework. I opened my laptop and saw some pictures. Horrible pictures. Dead people." Lucia started crying. Angela comforted the young girl. "I'll tell you what, why don't I take you home and you can show me?" Lucia agreed. Angela's back at Spanish Hills. She saw a nice home with a manicured garden. A maid opened the door for Lucia. The maid said, "Lucia, where have you been? You had me worried. I was about to call your dad." Lucia's dad and mom were out of the country on business. Lucia replied, "It's okay, Auntie. Angela here is a police officer." It brought more shock to the maid than calmed her down. "Ay, what happened? Did you get arrested?" asked Auntie. Lucia replied, "Nothing like that, Auntie. And please don't tell Dad." Angela and Lucia went to her room. A typical teenage room. Books and gadgets were everywhere. Angela noticed the large name on the mirror. Lucia saw her looking and said, "Don't know what made me do that." Angela also saw all the computer books and suspected that Lucia is a hacker. "Where did you see these pictures?" Alina suggested to Lucia to write her name on the mirror. Lucia got her lipstick and wrote Alina in big letters. Angela asked, "Lucia, did you know what you just did?" Lucia replied, "It just came to me." Angela excused herself and pretended that she was making a call. "Alina, talk to me, sister. What's going on?" Alina finally replied, "This girl is in trouble, sis. She was hacking into a computer and she opened this file. It was full of dead people in various poses, young and old. I saw the darkness in that person." Angela asked, "Was she able to copy the file?" Alina replied, "No, the guy disconnected the Wi Fi before she can download. I think he knows who hacked him." Alina was right. The killer already knew who hacked his computer. He was already a few houses away from Lucia's home. He was already observing the house when Angela took Lucia home. "Ah, this is a pleasant surprise. Angela, nice to see you again," the killer told himself as he drove off in his inconspicuous gas company van. It was Alina's day off, and it was nighttime. It's Alina's turn to scour the city, dressed to kill in her little black dress. Looking like a supermodel opens any door for you. The loud music from one of the shops at the piazza attracted her attention. She gracefully let herself into the party. The guards looked and unhooked the velvet rope. She got herself a drink from the bartender and scanned the room. She saw a lanky young Japanese man heading towards the bar, and more like directly towards her. "Darling, you are a sight to behold. Which agency sent you?" asked the lanky man. "Agency?" Alina with a queried look on her pretty face. The host apologized. "I'm so sorry. I thought you were one of the models from Ford. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kaizen, Kaizen Hero, and welcome to my house, the House of Kaizen." The perfume and the color of his nails was very familiar to Alina. Kaizen then asked, "I'm sorry, I did not get your name." The lady answered, "My name is Alina, and we have already met. I'm supposed to kill you, but I don't see any darkness." It shocked Kaiser, and all he could say was, "Amazon." Kaiser then added, "I sense that you are truly capable of that. May I ask why?" Alina answered, "You killed 9 people in that hotel. Fate requires retribution." Alina's eyes turned all blue and blazing. Kaizen explains to Alina, "Those people at the hotel, do you know why I killed them? They were sent here to kill me. The Yakuza was buying arms from the Jamaicans. The Jamaican was going to give them information, and I can't let them do that." Alina then told Kaizen, "I can understand. Those men have darkness in them. They're probably deserving. Still, you caused death. I'm going to let this one pass since I see that there is fairness in you. But remember now, you now owe me for this. Kaiser asks, are you always fair? Alina answers, I'm always fair. I'm neither good or bad. I am just justice. Alina catches sight of a long legged, tall black maiden of the basketball playing kind. She asks Kaizen for an introduction. Miss Caitlin, let me introduce you to one of my clients, Miss Alina. Alina made her play with Miss Caitlin. Before the hour was over, Miss Caitlin was inviting Alina to her place. A beautiful woman with white hair caught a glimpse of the brown, wavy, long, feathery hair, escorted by a tall, athletic woman. She taps Kaiser by the shoulders and asks, who is that woman with the brown, wavy hair? Kaiser turned and said, Miss Marcia, I'm so glad you made it. There are so many with beautiful brown hair. It will take me all night to introduce you to all of them. Miss Marcia looks from a distance at the beautiful couple. There is something about that brown haired woman that has caught her curiosity. Surprise encounters. Who is the serial killer and how did he know Angela? Will Marcia finally find her daughter? If you are as curious as Marcia, click the like and subscribe button to find out what happens next. The exciting story of Angela and Alina continues. Thank you for watching. Peace.